I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Dun, 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 dun.
We're
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling, I'm happy again. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Hey, hey.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Hey, Deep in the Woods, Tony, Mr. Fulton, welcome.
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling, I'm happy again.
Hey, Conklin, welcome. Oh, it's warm in here now. We can't see you. You can't see our heads. Oh my God. It's warm in here. You want to hit that fan, babe?
This fan?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm going to hit that fan, I may as well hit the other fan.
I'll turn that on. Didn't plan on starting dancing. Hey, Real Talk, Rockin' News, Turbo Fish, welcome. Had to think for a minute. I'm getting blown away with that. Hey, Debs, welcome. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Moz, welcome. So many beautiful faces already coming in. Thank you.
Singing in the rain.
Grant's playing with an umbrella, singing in the rain.
In the rain.
Hey, Herman the Great, welcome.
What a wonderful feeling. I'm happy again.
Hey, DK, any confetti, welcome. Okay, so we took the golden era of film and also incorporated old movies also. So we're doing both, yes. Doing both golden age of film.
G'day everybody.
Old movies.
Welcome to the golden era of film.
Thank you, Herman the Great.
Thank you very much, Herman.
Thank you.
Very much appreciated.
And he's gone, oh, I've got a wrench. Yes, you do have a wrench. Yes.
We had a wonderful night in your stream the other night, Herman.
Yes.
That was really nice live stream. It was good to spend some time with you, mate.
And he's a mod. Yes, and he's a mod. A polar vortex. What's that? Is that
a polar vortex?
Yeah.
And I don't know, but I think the polar bear should be worried. It sounds sounds ominous.
And he said that they have a polar vortex in Chicago.
I'd say it's just a big weather pressure system come down from the north. Sounds like some mighty cold weather is all.
Yeah. Black and white, so clever, like old film. Yes. It's freezing. Well, we've had a change of weather here. It looks overcast.
It's finally dropped a few degrees.
But in this room at the moment, I'm feeling hot. I think
because you're dancing with Fred Astaire, baby.
Probably. Yes, Moss is having.
Hey, Moz.
Moss is having monsoon weather, so they're flooding up north.
Hey, Turbo Fish.
Send some down, Moss.
Debs. Hashtag Debs. Hashtag singing in the rain. Annie, Herman, that I already said hello to. Hello again, Herman.
We haven't had rain since roughly Christmas.
Since the Ice Age. It's been way too long. But it's not just that we haven't had rain. We've had like 120 Fahrenheit temperatures in that time as well. Tony Time, DK.
So many beautiful faces.
Mama Turbo.
Yeah. Hey, Kathy. Rebuilds. Welcome.
My old mate Conks, RC.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry if I've missed anyone that's scrolling past. So if I've missed you, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining us for trivia again.
Chicago is supposed to have a wind chill of minus 52 tomorrow.
Minus 52?
Mm-hmm. That way it's going to
be real talk
down that way soon. Yes, you'll have to get on a paddle board and paddle down to us, Moz.
Hey, real time.
Yes.
Kathy, awesome. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
So many beautiful faces.
I can't get that out of my head now.
I know.
Hey, Mr. Fulton.
Very bad snowstorm in Indiana.
How's being 20 treating you, Mr. Fulton? One more year and you're legal.
I know.
That's
Can
terrible.
you remember when we were 20?
Just.
That's a long time ago.
Well, you just started having kids.
No, I hadn't had one.
Roundabout.
I was pregnant.
Close.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was pregnant at 20. Yeah. Chicago is known as Windy City.
Yeah, the Windy City.
And look at the back wall.
Heard that one. Oh, all right. Let's do a tour of the back wall.
Look at the back wall. So I mainly did the top of the shelves and around the wall area.
Where's your switch on this thing?
Just towards the back, I think. Down the bottom.
There we go.
Hey, Eric. Welcome. So
I love these old posters Collette printed up.
Yeah.
Meet Me in St. Louis, The Wizard of Oz, Singing in the Rain, Casablanca, Play It Again, Sam, King Kong, and Rebel Without a Cause.
James Dean.
Hey, there, rock and roll,
Did you know
rock
he was
on.
only 24 when he died?
Popcorn.
That's crazy. And Charlie Chaplin.
Look at this beautiful old picture. The legend.
Hey, Lessa, welcome.
The man, the myth, the legend, Charlie Chaplin.
Hey, Sales Education, welcome. Sales Education met you on Manic Magic channel. That's a mouthful.
Another good Aussie. Who was it? Sales Education. Excellent. Thank you very much for popping over.
Michelle says he's looking at me.
Hey, Michelle. Thank you very much for coming, Sales Education. I hope you have fun with us.
And Willie Parker's in. Welcome.
Willie.
So many beautiful people.
Lesser than one, more than two. I love that name. Awesome name. Welcome in. If you haven't been with us before, we do trivia competition and we do a different theme every week. So this week's theme is the golden era of film or classic movies.
Yep.
And we haven't started yet, obviously, but when we do, we ask trivia questions. Collette and I ask questions. You guys answer them, and we'll keep a little tally. Whoever gets the most points at the end of it all, we'll send a prize package from Australia.
Yeah.
And at halftime, we also do just a lucky number prize.
I didn't do the lucky number.
You didn't do the lucky number.
I'll have to quickly write that down.
The first time in trivia history, Collette forgot something.
I forgot the lucky number. I'll have to quickly write that down. I'll do that in a minute.
Collette is so organised and she has lists and she checks things off and she starts preparing for trivia like 2 days beforehand.
Oh no, Mr. Fulton's school has been cancelled for tomorrow.
Oh, because of the weather. Wow.
Anybody new just joining us? I'm Collette.
And I'm Grant.
And together we're
the Simple Joys.
We're from Queensland, Australia.
Husband and wife, and we've got 4 sons and 2 dogs, 2 cats, 3 fish, And a partridge in a
That's
pear
it.
tree.
We used to have lots and lots
We've
of
got a
animals.
lot less animals now. We moved about 6 months ago from a farm property.
Okay, I will quickly do
Go
the
and do a
lucky
lucky
number.
number.
I'll just scooch over here.
We had heaps of fun putting the trivia together. It was a topic I'm not really up to date on, so I had to Google a lot of the names. Like, I had a good idea, but for specifics, I had to actually search for some of the questions. And as usual, I got lost down the rabbit hole looking up old actors' details and old movies, and it was heaps of fun. And we watched some really weird stuff in black and white over the last couple of days.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have.
I didn't watch any full movies or anything, any confetti, but I watched a lot of clips. I watched some Charlie Chaplin stuff. He was awesome.
Okay, so
I watched some really weird Shirley Temple stuff.
Oh my goodness! Yes, there was one. I forget who. Someone Lament was the director of it.
I can't lament.
And it was called
Baby Burlesque.
Baby Burlesque. And oh my goodness!
So it was a series of short films, very short films, using toddlers. So they used toddlers and they dressed them up in big nappies with giant safety pins, and they put them in like grown-up scenarios. War Babies was one where they were soldiers in a bar, and Shirley Temple was like a risque burlesque dancer.
I know. For that era, she was 3.
She was 3-year-old for them.
She was 3-year-old
so
in them.
That was before Hollywood picked her up. It was her very first roles in on screen. Baby Burlesque. If you get a chance, Google it. It's just bizarre. It's a little bit awkward. It's a bit weird to watch.
And War Babies. It was Baby Burlesque and War Babies.
No, Baby Burlesque was the series. War Babies was number 2.
Okay. Yeah, very, very strange. Popcorn for all.
Popcorn. You need some emojis. Throw some popcorn up for everyone. Have you got emojis? No, we'll leave Deep in charge of popcorn.
I don't even.
RC, can you be in charge of sodas? You have to supply sodas for everyone.
There's some popcorn. And I'll do some soda.
And Annie Confetti's got a wrench.
Keyboard.
What can she give people? Some candy.
Soft. What would be the emoji name for maybe drink?
Soda.
No, it didn't come up as soda.
Didn't it?
No.
I'm not sure.
Nothing for soda.
Nothing for drink.
You're on soda duty. I haven't done drink.
Oh, RC bought the prune juice.
There we go. I dressed up your prune juice.
Your prune juice.
With umbrellas and flowers. Okay, let me go back to
Hey, Conklin, what do you think of the twirly mustache today? Hey? I gave myself a twirly mustache.
And guess what? My wedding ring fits me again.
How about that? We're married again.
We're married again. My fingers were that fat that I couldn't get my wedding ring back on. My wedding ring on. Moss has got jaffers.
Awesome, jaffers. Well, back in the day when I was a kid, you could throw jaffers in the cinema or the theatre.
Smack somebody in the back of the
You
head.
could roll them down the aisles, but nowadays they're too expensive. You don't want to throw any of your candy away at the cinema now. It costs about $100 for your candy and your popcorn and your soda.
I am adding confetti. I'm starting to see the changes. So that's really good. Jaffers. Sugar-coated chocolate balls.
It's like a candy-coated chocolate. So it's a really thin shell of hard candy, really thin, and then inside that is a solid chocolate ball. So Jaffers.
Yosemite Sam and the bad guy that ties Nell to the railway tracks.
And then he tied her to the railway tracks.
And then
a train started coming.
Oh, forget her name. Help me.
I don't think she had a name. Along came Joan. I was getting there if you kept up that and then. And then a train started coming. And then And then along came Jones, long-legged Jones, straight-talking Jones.
And beautiful Cheryl's joined us.
Hey, Cheryl.
And Moss is going to be right back.
The lovely Cheryl Highfield.
Yeah, so we found out a lot of little trivia facts over looking things up. Some I won't give away because we've incorporated them.
We turned them into questions.
Incorporated them with a question. So, yeah.
And I pulled out my best tuxedo for today.
And I decided to go with black and white. I was going to wear red and a little red hat, but I decided I'd go with black and white. I match you, sort of. Hey, Patricia, welcome.
Hey, Patricia, welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody. Lovely, friendly faces in here as usual. Guys, if it's your first time in here, thank you very much for coming and checking us out. Everybody in here is lovely. I really recommend that you check channels out, and if you just want to support each other and go over and check each other's channels out, that'd be awesome, because there really is some really good people in here. Highly recommend a lot of the channels in here if you want to check each other out.
I'm working on my breathing. Conklin said, TSJ trivia questions and answers all in the same breath sometimes.
Colette's got to put them further apart on the page or else she reads it all together.
I do. I go dot, dot, dot. You guys.
Cheers, everyone. It's Wednesday, just before lunch here, nearly 11:30 a.m. Wednesday for us. I hope you are enjoying your Tuesday night. Or if you're in the UK, it'd be
early Tuesday
be about midnight. Midnight in the UK.
Well done, Deep in the Woods. She's got some popcorn. Oh, a martini, a cup of coffee, a biscuit, and a hot dog.
I'll have a hot dog.
An Ella horse never forgets.
You did forget did you do a lucky number?
Yes, I already done it.
Where'd you put it?
It's underneath the black ball on the right there.
That one?
Yep.
Tickle the black ball.
And I've got that here, so if you need to know what it is, it's there.
Okay. So this was a highly requested theme. Was it last week?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, everybody was keen to do the golden era of film. And when I looked it up, the golden era is really from the early 1900s to 1960. But what they consider classic golden era is mainly around the 40s. So we tried to keep a lot of the questions around 1930s, 1940s movies.
Some are a bit hard. Some we will probably have to give hints along the way, but that's all good.
And we mixed it up a little bit as usual. We tried to spread it out and do a few different movies and themes and try and generalize some of it. There is some more specific ones for buffs and people who are really into it.
Yeah.
And then we also threw a few easy ones in as well. So we hope you have fun with it.
And I already know what next week's theme is. That's already in the bag.
In the bag. We'll leave it till the end of trivia, and we might let you know what next week's trivia is going to be.
Yes.
Again, those of you who are joining us for the first time, we really hope you have fun with us. We do give away a prize. We give away a couple of prizes, actually. We give away a little Australian package for the highest score.
So that will be the trivia winner prize, and we'll throw in a little Vegemite.
So the card is from our merchandise. That's the Simple Joys merchandise. Spread the joy. There's a boomerang magnet for your fridge and a little kangaroo key ring.
And then the trivia prize, we'll do the trivia prize. I'll show you at half time.
I love Greece. I had heaps of fun with the Greece theme.
Hi, Hen Kid.
Hey, Hen Kid, welcome.
Cheryl asked how Griffin was. He's doing really well. He had a hospital appointment, I think it might have been last Friday.
Yep.
And they're talking about doing a reversal. He's got one test left to do to check the lower end of his procedure. And then they'll be looking, if that's all clear, then they'll be looking at doing the reversal, and then he'll have his stoma taken away. And what they'll do is they'll just take where the stoma is, pull that out, cut a section off, stitch it together and then push it back through the hole in the abdominal wall. So he's looking really, really good.
Welcome, welcome, Hazel.
Hey, Hazel, welcome. Hey, Too Bad, welcome too.
Tarantino, best director. He is a talented man. He, I wouldn't like to sleep with that mind though. Whatever goes on behind the eyes of Tarantino of a night time, I think he could have a bit of a weird mind, that one. But yeah, very talented. He's done some good movies. A lot of the movies tonight though are well before Tarantino.
Yeah.
They're a lot around the old black and white era and what they call the golden era.
Okay, you ready to begin?
I think we should just jump right into it.
We should.
All the big YouTubers seem to be saying that these days. Let's just jump right into it.
Do the movie thing?
You don't want another number before we start?
Number?
Yeah. Musical number.
I was like, number?
Number? Ready?
Tanny's Tom said, I think he's directing the new movie about Ted Bundy.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Hey, New Jersey, welcome.
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a wonderful feeling, I'm happy again.
Hey, Granny Takes a Trip. We're just about to start. Okay. So today's theme is called the Golden Era of Movies. It's incorporated the old era of film and just have fun with it.
So just one more recap before we start. Collette keeps a tally of the scores.
Yep, we'll take
The first two answers today. The first two answers get a point each. And that's, of course, the first two on our screen. The first that we see, that's all that we can take.
Make sure you're on live chat.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
My next reminder also reminded Collette. So make sure you're on live chat instead of top chat, just to make sure you see everybody's comments. And unfortunately, with different servers, net speed, sometimes a bit of lag, it will come up slightly different on your screen, but we've got to take what's on our screen. Hey, Jersey.
Hey, Silly Boy, welcome.
Hey, Silly Boy's back. Lots of good faces in here today, so we're gonna have fun with this one. Now, hopefully, you know it. It's the theme this week is the golden era of film, so it will be very old movies and actors. And the main thing is just have fun with it. And at halftime, we'll do the lucky prize as always, and chat amongst yourselves. We always have a bit of chat in amongst the trivia. So sit back, relax, eat your popcorn, and let's get into the trivia.
Question number 1. Who's the actress that Fred Astaire is always dancing with?
Ah.
Who is the actress that Fred Astaire is always dancing with?
And we want both her names.
Yes,
first and last name, please.
Now, sometimes our accents throw some people off.
Yeah, sorry, we'll try to talk a bit slower so our accent isn't as bad.
So if you have problems understanding us, just say, and we'll try and say it more easier.
And remember, if you're not real keen on this theme, we do a different theme every week, and we're open to suggestions. A few people wanted the golden era of film, so we're doing that this week, and next week will be a different one again.
Okay, on my screen we have DK and Deep in the Woods with Ginger Rogers. Lots of Ginger Rogers on our screen also.
Fred and Ginger.
Hey, Kimberly, welcome.
Hey, Kimberly.
Dun, dun, dun,
dun. That's all right. That's good. We need some moral support, Kim.
Okie dokie, number 2. If you're not keen, don't be mean. Next week's brand new theme. Well done, Conklin. In The Wizard of Oz, what was the name of the Good Witch of the North?
Are we going to accept spelling mistakes? Because I reckon a few people will go for E instead of I.
We will accept spelling mistakes.
Okay.
In The Wizard of Oz, what was the name of the good witch? Well done.
They didn't even misspell it the first couple.
No.
But I said Glenda also. It is, in fact, Glinda. I am Glinda, the good witch of the north.
So we have Annie Confetti and DK on our screen first. Well done. The Good Witch of the North. And she was played by Billy Burke.
Billy Burke. Indeed. I am the good witch of the north. The Wicked Witch of the West was much more fun. There's been so many remakes of that movie too. I've really enjoyed that big one they did called Tin Man. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that, but
that was Tim Burton, wasn't it?
No, but it's reminiscent of Tim Burton. Okay. I don't think it was him, but yeah, really different take on it.
She had cool socks. Okay, number 3. What was Marilyn Monroe's real first and middle name? What was Marilyn Monroe's first real and middle name?
Well, I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did.
Okay, on my screen, I have Annie Confetti and Michelle with Norma Jean.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Plenty of Norma Jeans also, but we're only taking the first 2 on our screen.
Though I never knew you at all, you had the grace to hold yourself while those around you crawl. Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Okay, number 4.
Surely everybody knew that, hey, that the Elton John song was about Marilyn Monroe.
Number 4. A day without laughter is a day wasted. Is a quote from which famous English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer?
Okay, you would know him as a very old actor, but he was in fact also a composer, a comic actor, filmmaker, and he also did some time in the circus as doing clown work. A day without laughter is a day wasted. I love that quote. Hey, we didn't even have to give all the clues.
No. Okay,
Mr. Charlie Chaplin.
Mr. Chaplin. But, hey, Shannon, welcome. I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're well. A little bit of fun fact about that. His career spanned over 75 years. He was born in 1889 and died in 1977.
So he was born 11 years before the turn of the century in 1889, and then he lived into the 1970s.
Yep, that's crazy. Look at how much film had changed for him over those years.
Well, when he first started doing film, it was silent movies. They didn't even have sound.
Yeah,
crazy. And he was such a talented man. He worked right up until the year before he died at 88 too. So he was still working and doing stuff when he was 87.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 5. Which female actress starred in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
And she said, "What about Breakfast at Tiffany's?" And I said, "I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it."
Kimberly said he looked so different without makeup.
Yeah, I know. He was quite handsome, actually. He was a good-looking fella.
I was actually surprised going back, looking through the old actors, how sexy some of them were. They were quite sexy.
Well, then, that's the one thing we got.
Okay, we have Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn.
Audrey Hepburn.
Hey, just me, welcome.
Now, was Catherine Hepburn her mum or her daughter?
I'm not sure. I didn't Google that, but I think
Catherine was the mother.
I think it was her mother, because going through the old names of
Hey, Shannon.
actresses.
Shannon Smitty's in here.
Kimberly says, keep it in your pants, Collette.
You were mighty sexy.
They were. Hey, Miss Arty Farty, welcome.
Of all the gin joints in all the world, she had to walk into mine.
They were related. They weren't related.
They weren't even related.
No.
Yeah.
As I said, I didn't Google that, but I thought maybe mother, because her name was before hers.
I always presumed they were related somehow.
So that's a little help for us.
Welcome, Shannon. Good to see you back, my friend.
Number 6.
Hey, Artsy Fartsy's in.
Yes.
Welcome in, Artsy Fartsy. Jump right into the trivia if you want to join in. Everybody's welcome to answer questions, and we're only a few questions in.
Okay, number 6. What was Norman Bates' hobby in Psycho?
And no, RC, his hobby was not taking showers or drilling peepholes.
What was Norman Bates' hobby?
Hey, someone's got it.
I will take stuffing animals and a taxidermy.
Yeah.
So that is R. Conklin and Annie Confetti.
I think it was particularly birds that he liked. He would stuff birds as his hobby.
Yeah, because I've got down here stuffing birds and taxidermy.
Yeah. So, yeah, a few people were right in the fact that his profession was hotel keeper.
Yeah.
And he did have a little bit of an interest in killing people, but his actual hobby was stuffing birds.
Number 7.
Hey, just me. Granny takes a trip. Sorry if I've missed anyone.
Oh, pardon me. Who starred in the 1941 classic film The Maltese Falcon?
We was looking for the Maltese Falcon.
Who starred in the 1941 classic film The Maltese Falcon?
Hey, I wonder if he stuffed his mother.
Who?
Norman Bates. Oh, you don't know the movie that well,
No,
do you?
I don't. I don't do horror.
His mother had been dead for a long time, and he kept her, and he used to talk as her voice.
Okay. Okie dokie.
We was looking for the Maltese Falcon.
Bogart. So I know DK just had a spelling mistake, so we'll just go with DK and Deep in the Woods with Bogart. So it was Humphrey Bogart.
Mr. Humphrey Bogart.
Was it Elmer Fudd? No, it wasn't Elmer Fudd.
Here he is. Humphrey Bogart.
Pee Wee Herman. Okay.
Pee Wee Herman was Humphrey Bogart's grandson.
It's not. Number 8. We are heading towards halftime. These are flying.
No way, we can't be at halftime already.
I said heading towards. I didn't say we were there yet.
Well, if that's the case, we're also heading towards the end.
Thanks, Miss Artsy Fartsy.
We're heading towards Christmas too, but it's only January.
Sure.
January.
Okay, number 8. How many Marx brothers were there?
Oh, I might give you some. There was Groucho Marx.
Hey, you're not supposed to be giving them out.
Harpo Marx.
How many Marx brothers were there? Okay, I see 2 correct answers so far.
I think to get a point, RC has to name them. Can you name them, Conks?
Okay, so the correct answer
there you
is...
go. Zeppo. Ah, no, not Dopey and Doc. Zeppo, Harpo, Dopey and Doc.
So the correct answer is 4. There were 4 brothers.
And their Uncle Sneezy.
And on my screen, I have...
DK's got it.
Miss Artsy Fartsy and our Conklin.
I always forget Chico. Chico.
Hey, Red Feather.
Hey, welcome in, Red Feather. Can you get the usher to show Red Feather to her seat? She's in seat number 21.
Hands her a popcorn. Okay, number 9. Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
Who played Dorothy in the 1939 Wizard of Oz?
1939 Wizard of Oz.
Who played Dorothy in the 1939 Wizard of Oz?
And that was the same one that they redid into Technicolor later on.
Shannon's still standing. You haven't given him a seat.
Oh, you still standing up the back, Shannon?
He's been the doorman.
Well, seeing as how you're standing, Shannon, you may as well be the usher for us. I'll throw your torch, mate.
Well,
make sure you kick out anyone who's rowdy in the aisles, won't you?
Okay, so it was Julie Garland.
Judy Garland.
So we have DK and Shannon with Judy.
Wow. And remember, keep joining in and guessing, even if you're not on the board yet, because it's easy to come up, because we're taking the first 2 answers, sorry, and there's plenty of time to get back up in the lead if you're not there yet.
Okay, so well done. There's so many Judys. Awesome.
Oh, DK said they wanted Shirley Temple.
Wow.
For the Wizard of Oz. I'm glad they didn't get her.
Mm.
I mean, she would have done it all right, the musical numbers and that.
Yeah.
And she's a good little actress. She was brought up on camera. But Judy Garland is much better than Shirley.
Number 10. What was the name of the female character that King Kong loved?
Is baloney in here?
No.
Oh, no, he was just saying, oh, baloney. I thought, oh, cool, I haven't seen baloney in ages.
What was the name of the female character that King Kong loved?
There you go, Shannon, grab that torch off of Deep.
Thank you, Red Feather. She says, Collette looks so beautiful and Grant looks nice as well.
Thank you very much. It's the twirly mustache. I might keep this. Imagine the looks I'll get in their little country town if I walk down the street with me mustache curled.
Well done. I see some good guesses and I see some correct answers.
I've had really irritated eyes. My eyes have been cracking up since yesterday.
Okay, so the correct answer was Anne. And we have Annie Confetti.
Did you ask the King Kong question?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear it.
And Eric. So, and we did do a check on that too because we didn't.
Yeah, because the different versions of King Kong, I thought they might have changed her name, but they kept her same name all through
the series.
All the different movies they done. And do you remember who was the first one to do it?
Who was
the actress, Fay Ray.
Yeah.
The old black and white one.
Yeah.
The old black and white. The first one to play Anne was Fay Ray. That's a weird name, eh? Miss Fairy.
Mm-hmm. And it was W-R-E-Y for her last name.
W-R-A-Y.
A-Y,
Yeah. Fairy. Kong, I nearly said Kong. Kong was one of the first sort of, if you want to call it a horror movie or monster movie, one of the first ones I saw as a little kid. And I saw the old black and white one, the really old black and white one on Late movie. They used to have like the late movie and then the late movie before midnight, and then all the TV channels would shut off completely and not even play through the night. And then I had nightmares for ages that the big gorilla was chasing me through the school grounds, because I was only in primary school, or in the USA you call it elementary school, when I saw that movie, and I had dreams about gorillas chasing me at school for ages. Hey, if the banana fits, Con.
Number 11. In the 1906 film, scrap that.
Oh, look, Kim too. That was her first real nightmares with Kong.
I didn't really watch it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was petrified, racing through the school grounds, hiding in all different places, and he would just tear things up and find me.
Okay, number 11. Now I'll start that again. In 1906, which country made the first feature film?
Which country?
I'll keep you on your toes, Conklin.
Which country made the first feature film?
Yes. They had films in 1906. Yes,
the very first feature film. So, was it Germany, baby?
No, it wasn't Germany.
Was it England?
No, it wasn't England.
Was it USA?
No, it wasn't USA.
Was it France?
No, it wasn't France.
Was it Ireland?
No. And I do see a correct
was
answer.
Was it Australia?
I see 2 correct answers. It was.
It was Australia.
It was Australia, and the film was the story of the Kelly Gang.
Ned Kelly is one of our most famous bushrangers. How you've got stories of outlaws in the West like Wyatt Earp and that sort of thing, we've got bushrangers.
Yes.
So they hid out in the bush and they used to rob stagecoaches and that sort of thing, and it was back in the days of colonialism when England came over and settled Australia.
Yeah.
And he was a really big, well-known outlaw.
Yeah, so that was... I'll just remove... Yes, I did. Okay, number 12.
Deleted?
Yeah.
One warning too bad.
Okie dokie. So...
You can have fun, you can even troll a bit, but watch what you say about race. You know what I'm talking about.
We won't accept racial slurs or anything like that in here. Okay, number 12. Which famous comical duo had the first names Stan and Oliver?
Oh, you've done it again, Ollie.
Now, we watched one of these also last night.
Yeah, what she said. Yeah. Ba-deep, what she said.
Welcome, Lake Shadow.
Very famous comical duo.
Yes.
There was quite a few comical duos, though. There was Abbott and Costello. Who said Abbott and Costello? Red Feather?
Hang on, I've got to do this first.
Laurel and Hardy. Just boot him. Anyone with a wrench.
Okay, so we got Lake Shadow with Laurel and Hardy and Kimberly with Laurel and Hardy. There were so many. Yes, it was Red Feather with Abbott and Costello.
Oh, there's a movie out, Stan and Ollie. I haven't heard of it yet. I'd be interested though. I'd love to learn a bit more about them. What did we watch them doing last night? The Pine.
Oh,
The Lone Pine Tree song.
yes, it was. They were doing a song. Awesome, thanks, Conklin. Yeah, and he pulled out the hammer and hit him on the head, and he sang really low.
Yeah.
And then
he was singing really low, and he hit him on the head and made him change.
Yeah, sang like a girl. Okay, number 13. Which James Bond actor once had a job as a coffin polisher?
Join the Faron Legion.
Which James Bond actor once had a job as a coffin polisher? Bam!
I remember the one. I remember a scene out of the one at least where they were lost in the forest, like Livingstone, the explorer.
Of which?
Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, we've moved on to the next question.
Another fine mess you've gotten us into, Ollie.
Yes, Shannon. Awesome. So it was DK and Shannon with a coffin polisher.
Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
Mm-hmm. Sean Connery. Is it Connery? Connery.
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Connery.
Oh, I'm Connery the 8th I am. Sean Connery the 8th I am.
Hey, Deborah Daly.
Hey,
Welcome.
Deb. Good to see ya.
Yeah. Number 14.
But no, I want him to name a few James Bond actors. I might give a bonus point to whoever can name me 3 Bond actors.
Mr. Fulton says Pierce Bronson.
Pierce Brosnan was one. Sean Connery was another.
No, you're not blocked. I can see you, hen kid.
No one's blocked in here. The only one that might be blocked is Too bad.
Too bad.
Too bad. He's gone.
Roger Moore.
Yes.
Sean Connery.
Yes.
And Pierce Bronson.
Yes, but if that was RC, I need full names, please.
No, it wasn't Conklin.
There you go, DK. Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig. Oh, people always forget Daniel Craig. Well done.
No, you're not, hen kid. I can see you. I see you.
I can see you.
Okay.
Timothy Dalton. He made a pretty good Bond, Timothy Dalton. I always just think Roger Moore is the classic Bond, though, because that's probably who was doing Bond when I was a kid.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Number 14. Okay, now we're at 14.
Now number 14.
Oh, you can do this.
Hey, g'day, Eric.
Eric's been in here for a little while.
I didn't see Eric.
You can do that one.
Bum, ba, bum. Oh, okay. Now I see why you got me to do them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What movie are these quotes from? Okay, so I'm going to rattle off 3 quotes, and they're all from the one movie. So the first 2 people to put in the name of the movie get a point. What movie are these quotes from? We'll always have Paris. We'll always have Paris. Next quote. Here's looking at you, kid. And the last one. Play it again, Sam. Which was actually a misquote. One of the most common misquotes in movie history. He actually just said, play it, Sam. But the quote is, play it again, Sam.
I will take misspelling because everybody was trying to get in really quick. So it was Kimberly and DK.
Kimberly and DK.
With Casablanca.
With Casablanca. Or Casablanca. Or
Awesome. Deep in the Woods. I didn't even see what came up then.
That movie gave out so many famous quotes.
Oh, okay.
We'll always have Paris. Here's looking at you, kid. Out of all the gin joints in all the world, she walked into mine.
Okay, I don't know what he said, so I don't know. I'll just do that. Okay, so he has been reported, so his IP will get flagged.
And remember, everybody in chat has the power to do that. If there's very offensive comments, everyone has the power to report them to YouTube, and YouTube looks into it, and that IP address has a mark against its name.
Okay, number 15. Hey, one more and we're at half time.
Wow.
You look lost.
I'm a little bit lost today.
Okay, number 15. I was lost when we first started because I forgot the lucky number.
Boot, block, ban, and put a bow on it.
Box it up.
Box it up and ship it out.
We got one more before half time. You can do this one too. So this is the one.
No, it's not half time today. It's intermission.
Oh, intermission.
Yeah. Intermission, where they can go to the foyer.
In our area, we have an old matinee cinema, and they have the old canvas deck chairs. And when it gets to intermission, they just really cut the.
There's no warning or
cut
anything.
The movie
You're halfway through a line. They must just work it out on time, exactly halfway through the movie, whatever that time is. That's where they cut it.
I know,
and it doesn't matter what's happening.
No.
Could be a love scene, could be a fight scene,
and it's just like. And it stops.
Like, what happened? It's like all of a sudden the power goes out.
And like if you go to the bigger ones in the city, they don't do intermittence.
Intermission.
You say intermission. And it's really strange when you go to this one because they just cut it in the middle of nowhere.
It's so cute. It's a really old little cinema set up in the town hall. And it's a very old town hall, and just for the chairs, they've got deck chairs.
The canvas deck chairs.
And little stage up there. It's really cute.
Yeah.
And it's cheap too.
Hey, JJ. Yeah, we're just about to do our last question for our first half, and then we'll be into half time.
We're just about to wrap up first half, JJ. Welcome in, mate. Good to see you.
And yes, we're doing good. The kids are back at school. Yay. Okay, do that one.
Okay. Rightio, for the last question before half time, what 1958 sci-fi horror movie made this claim? It creeps, it crawls, it eats you alive. Run, don't walk from the... Okay, so
they're running out of this. They're at a cinema actually, and they're running out.
1958 sci-fi horror. It creeps, it crawls, it eats you alive. The Blob.
Well done. I have Red Feather and Kimberly.
Hey, and I was trying to remember. I think maybe. If it wasn't the movie they were watching, it was advertised at the drive-in in Greece. I thought in the Greece movie, if Bradley was here, he'd know for sure. TPG.
I can't recall whether it was.
I think I remember seeing it on the drive-in screen in the Greece movie.
Yeah. Okay, so I will go.
Hey, BP, welcome.
Okie dokie. So we're at half time. Now, do you want to say, well, I'd do up the tally.
Yeah, Colette's going to add up the tally for the first half. So the first half of trivia, Colette's going to add up the score for everybody. And while she's doing that, I'll tell you about half time. Half time, we do lucky number. If anyone hasn't been here before, we do this every week. Now, don't start guessing yet.
Not yet.
Only start guessing after we say go. But the lucky number will be between 1 and 100. Everybody gets to guess at it. you can guess more than once, but only one number at a time. That way, if you guess a few numbers in a row, you probably get timed out by Nightbot and slow you up. So everyone has a chance. All you have to do is guess the lucky number between 1 and 100. It's written down on this bit of paper here, and as soon as we see it on the screen, we'll show you, match them up, and the winner will get a prize pack sent to them.
And halftime will be a little card, a boomerang, and a koala, and a little Vegemite that will go with this. I don't have any on me at the moment.
So it's an Australian package. It's got some of our merchandise. That's the card, and also some little
souvenirs.
I lost the word souvenirs.
Our Conklin wants you to do some Elvis shaking.
Some Elvis shaking.
Oh, that's all right, Mama.
Well, that's all right, Mama. Yeah, that's all right with you.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Well, that's all right, Mama. Can't do what you want to do. Well, that's all right. I said, that's all right. That's all right, Mama. Any way you choose.
You need to do it.
Well, that's all right, Mama.
There you go, our Conklin. Fan yourself, ladies.
Right, yeah, that should do you for a month or so, Conklin.
Okay, we have Red Feather on 1, Kimberly on 3, Lake Shadow on 1, Eric on 1, Shannon on 2, Artsy Fartsy on 1, R. Conklin on 3, Michelle on 1, Annie Confetti on 7, Deep in the Woods on 2, and DK on 8. So they're the scores for halftime at the moment. Plenty of time to catch up in the second half.
Can you notice it, Michelle? I haven't really been able to notice it so far, but when I hop on the scales, I have lost like 6 kilos. And then when I put these pants on today, I haven't worn these pants in a while, and they're loose.
Yeah. I noticed with his belly, it's getting a little bit spongy, like not as hard, because like he had
it used to be rock hard all the time.
Had like a pregnant belly.
Not in a good way, not like hard like abs.
No,
hard like a pregnant woman.
Yeah, but now it's all a bit squishy.
Yeah, so we have still been consistent with our diet. We haven't been walking as much as we were.
I'm craving lollies and chocolate.
Still getting lots of cravings for sugar.
I'm craving that.
I think I have broke the diet slightly here and there. Like over the last month, I've had soda. I had 2 glasses of soda instead of heaps. And I haven't had any iced coffees or milk drinks. I haven't had any chips or potato crisps, whatever you want to call them. Had very little sweets and cakes and lollies and that sort of thing. I've just tried eating a lot healthier and drinking a lot more water and doing a little bit of exercise. And it is starting to work. I can start to feel it. It's a slow process though. It's going to be, well, it took a long time to put this belly on, so it's going to take a little while to get it off too.
Yeah.
But we are doing really well. I'm proud of us. I'm doing good. Colette's lost too. I can see a lot of difference in Collette. She's starting to change shape around her belly and losing a bit.
Okay, so it is halftime. I noticed it in different areas on me also. So,
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, you ready?
For the lucky number?
The lucky number. So,
all right. Sorry if I hope I explained that good enough for anyone new. But basically just guess away. Guess as many numbers as you want, but only one at a time. Between 1 and 100. Ushers, are you ready?
I'm ready. Go.
Go!
Let's see how quickly it can go off this time.
And I don't even know what the lucky number is today.
I did it quickly, so it was a last minute thing.
Does that mean I can guess too?
No. Now, once I see it, I'll have to go up and see if it's been said before then, but I haven't seen it just yet. Flying, flying. I see it.
Oh, look at them numbers fly by.
Okay, so I see it, and I'll go up and see if it was said before this person, and then I'll let you know.
So Colette's just double checking before she announces the winner. Look at all them numbers.
I know, I did well to. Okay.
Keep up.
So the correct guess with 72 was Draft Horse Diva.
Well done.
So lucky number was Draft. I'm just writing this down.
Congratulations.
Horse
Congratulations. You
Diva.
made the number.
Awesome. Well done.
You got the number and now you're a winner.
Awesome. Woohoo.
Hey, Lake Shadow.
Holy moly, she says, I won.
Woohoo.
You did win. So I'll just need your details. You can send them to my Twitter or our Facebook or our email address, and we can ship out a package to you. Awesome.
Excellento.
Well done, everybody participating.
Here's
And
looking
that's
at
just something extra. So if you're not doing so well in trivia, you got the option that you might win something in the lucky number.
Here's looking at you, Diva.
Yay!
Diva was looking for the lucky number. Out of all the trivias and all the YouTube, she walked into ours. And she walked away with a little Australian package.
Nightbot has it up in, or
Diva.
it's in the description below, or Nightbot has it. Hang on, I'll grab it off Nightbot.
We'll always have the lucky number, Diva.
Okay, I grabbed it off Nightbot. There you go. There you go. So that's it there.
The simple joy is with a 0.
With a 0.
If anyone's interested too, we have got Simple Joy's Facebook, Simple Joy's Twitter, and of course Simple Joy's YouTube.
I do have an Instagram too, but I haven't been there in yonkels. Yonkels means ages. I haven't been there forever.
It was a darky, gloomy day in Australia, and in walks this dame. Straight away she guessed at 72. I should have known right then and there she was going to take the package.
Hey, Frozen Fury, welcome.
Hey, Frozen. Good to see you. Welcome in.
We're just about to start our round 2.
We just did lucky number, and Draft Horse Diva is our lucky number winner this week. So that's awesome, Diva. We'll be sending out a little Australian package for you.
She had a long cigarette and even longer legs.
They went all the way up to a bum, and then they got cheeky.
JJ's never been on Twitter and doesn't have Facebook either. I'm teaching myself how to do 360 photos. My first attempt was yesterday. It wasn't that great, but it's fun trying to learn new things.
Hey, before we start on the next round of trivia too, now's a really good time if you want to refresh the page.
I brought you water.
Excuse me. If you want to refresh the page, sometimes that helps with lag. So if you go out and come back in, just make sure you hit live chat again.
And you heard me say earlier that I think that's your mum's number. The kids are back at school. They started back at school yesterday. So they started their school year because their school year starts in January, and then
how a school year should, just
and then
like
it
a
goes
new
all
year.
the way through.
So our school year is just like a normal year. Starts in January, ends in December.
Yes.
Well, actually, probably before December because they go on vacation.
No, it's December.
Okay.
It's round about the 9th of December.
Yeah. And the wiener jumps into the hot dog bun.
Okay, are we ready to get back into trivia?
No, not everyone's back from intermission.
Okay.
You have to ask Shannon, is everyone back in their seats?
Yes, he's in year 8 now, and Fisher's in year 10. That's crazy.
Hey, Shannon, you're the usher. Is everyone back from intermission? Are the seats full?
Fisher's only got 2 years left of high school after this year. That's just crazy. Our kids are all grown up.
Jumping wiener. Yeah, he does a flip too, I think, doesn't he?
And DK is back in his seat. In her seat, I mean, sorry.
Deep in the woods. I paused, thinking of what to say to the dame. All back. Awesome. Everyone's in their seats. Please keep your feet off of the seat in front of you.
Wow. Kimberly said Eden will be 18 this year.
Oh,
They grow up so quick.
nice name, eh, Eden?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, we ready to start? Oh, our videos. Who enjoyed the little frog? We didn't.
Yeah.
We did the frog. What other thing did we
Collette's
do?
talking about the videos we put up in this last week. I absolutely loved that cute little frog. He was gorgeous. We've got lots of nice comments on it too.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for watching the frog video and commenting on it. If you haven't had a look at it yet, go over. It's only a short video.
Yeah.
And anytime you've got a spare minute, just have a quick look how cute he is. I loved him.
Conklin didn't watch the frog. And what else did we put up last week? We did the frog.
The computer chair.
Oh, and the computer chair. Yeah.
Putting the chair together. That was this one, the replacement chair.
Yeah.
Putting on the Ritz. The Ottoman high chair Oslo. High back Oslo, I should say.
Awesome. Okay.
I like the chrome on this.
Yes,
So-
the computer chair. The last one. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, the computer chair that Collette was nice enough to get me for Christmas started coming apart and had like a rip across the back of it within a couple of weeks.
Kimberly said, where's the blue chair? We had to return it and get a replacement.
Yeah, we put a video up, Kimberly, halfway through the week just gone, of putting this one together after we took the other one back. So yeah, I'm hoping it's stronger, JJ. It looks like it is. It was actually a little bit cheaper. It wasn't as expensive as the blue chair, so we managed to get ink cartridges as well, because we go through a fair bit of ink just printing up things like this.
It was a hassle at first, JJ, but they came to the party.
I had to control myself.
I could see the steam coming out of Grant's ears.
I know it doesn't matter. Things go wrong and stuff. I don't mind going through the procedure of replacing things, but the manager just couldn't care less. He wasn't into it. He didn't give us any service, and we're out for the delivery fee, and we're out of pocket because their product was faulty, and I don't think that's anywhere near good enough. But
sorry, I'm typing.
I've got my good health and my blood pressure to think about, so I try and relax more these days.
Yeah. Is the O in joy a 0 or a large? It's a 0.
Yeah, a 0.
Mm-hmm.
As in zero drama.
A good way of putting that. Well done, baby.
So yeah, it's all good. I got another chair. We had to drive about an hour down to the store and cart it all the way up the escalators from an undercover car park up into the stores, and then go through all the trouble of replacing it, and got a new one, brought it home and set it up, and it's all over and done with, and I've got a new chair. And I think it's stronger. It feels like it, and it's got more like metal in it. It's chrome instead of plastic. So it's good.
Did you read the instructions when you put it together?
Every second or third page.
He had his helper. He had Fisher as his helper.
I just skimmed through it. It was pretty easy.
Okay, we'll continue with our trivia.
So yes, sorry, just as a final note, thank you very much for any comments on the videos through the week. We did the chair and the frog, and what we've started doing is taking a little excerpt from the live streams and doing a quick little video out of that too.
Yeah,
so,
it's roughly in between 1 minute and 3 minutes of a little excerpt of the funniest bits, things that make you laugh, because that's what we like to do. We like to share the joy, spread the joy, and make people laugh and smile. Also,
because a day without laughter is a day wasted.
It is indeed. You're yet to put up, he's still working on a video of his Red Dead with all his horses. So he's still working on that.
I've just been so tired this week. I've been doing a bit of extra work trying to sort out stuff in the garage. I want to have a yard sale in a couple of weeks.
There's an antique fair coming up, so we want to put some of our stuff in the have a garage sale around the antique fair.
Yeah. See, I'm converting for them. They call them yard sales.
Okay.
So we'll be having a yard sale, or what we call a garage sale, in a couple of weeks, hopefully. So I'm trying to sort out stuff, and I've also done the yard and doing a few things around the house.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was our half time. Thanks for listening to me drone on about my house duties.
Can you trade Grant at the antique fair?
No, they're after older models, like 57-year-olds. See, I'm still a bit too young.
Notice he said the actual 57 Conklin.
She tried putting me in and they went 46. No, way too young. We want them old models.
Number 15. You're just retro, baby.
I'm retro.
You're retro.
Cool.
Okay. Number
second half of trivia.
16. Michelle's like, come on.
Yeah. Not 57, close.
Number 16. Okay, are we ready? Which actress shared? Which actress starred in Calamity Jane?
I like this actress. She's very cute. And I always like blondes. So as a kid, I liked her.
Which actress starred in Calamity Jane? Ready.
Very wholesome, naive, innocent, pure.
Just
actress.
like me.
Yeah. I always like women like that. That's why I like you, baby.
Well done. 20's time.
We got one correct answer. Looking for one more. There we go. DK's got Doris Day.
Doris Day.
Yeah, same in Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island, it was oh shit. I just put my water bottle inside my coffee cup.
And he still had coffee in his coffee cup.
Yeah, what was I saying? Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, you liked
Marianne, because she was a wholesome character too.
Okay, no worries. I'll have a look after the live stream, Draft Horse Diva.
Awesome, Diva.
Thank you. Okay, number 17. Who played Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind?
So sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started off.
Who played Rhett Butler in Gone with the Wind? No worries, Draft Horse Diva. Well done.
Hey, Gemini girl, welcome in.
Hey, Gemini girl. Okay, DK and Annie Confetti with Clark Gable.
Mr. Clark Gable.
It was Gable.
Hey, do you want a golden era joke? I just made one up.
Okay, we'll have a listen.
Hey, what does the Simple Joys car do?
I don't know.
It gets to carry Grant.
Oh my goodness!
There's your dad joke for today. Boom, boom.
Congratulations, Mr. Fulton. Gemini says, I snuck in. He said, JJ says his grandson does the show Cheetahs. Chug, chug, chug. Wah, 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 wah.
Big hook comes around my neck and drags me off stage.
Number 18.
Is that hat hot, baby?
It is. It is very hot.
You take it off for a while.
You look at my hair.
I meant your shirt.
Okay, number 18. In the Hitchcock film, The Trouble with Harry, what was the trouble? Or a sandbag or a piano falls on your head?
Yep.
In the Alfred Hitchcock film, The Trouble with Harry, what was the trouble?
Sort of close. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah, my hair is too hot.
I'll give you a clue. The trouble with Harry was he spent a weekend at Bernie's.
Lake Shadow Nose. The trouble with Harry was...
I don't know the movie, so I'm really sorry if it was a murder.
He was dead.
But
Conklin.
when we Googled it, the answer we got was he was dead.
He was dead. The trouble with Harry was he was dead.
So it must have been like... Mum's here.
Yeah.
It must have been like the golden era of film's version of Weekend at Bernie's. Here's the puppies barking.
Okay, number 19. This is what you're supposed to do, number 19.
Number 19.
Yes, he was dead.
Oh, there's Diesel getting out from under the house. What?
It was a good
What
guess.
car did Caractacus Potts drive? What car did Caractacus Potts drive? So Caractacus Potts was an inventor, I think, and he was played by Dick Van Dyke. What car did he drive in the movie? Bum, 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 bum.
I see the correct answer so far. I'll have to open the door for him.
Hello. So indeed it was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, we love you. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. The old flying car. Cool old movie. Hello, Mum. Hey, Auntie Pat.
Hey, young girl. How you been?
Just give us a sec. Sorry, guys. Another intermission. I'll just be back in 1 minute.
You want to stick the kettle on for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You been back?
So it was Deep in the Woods and Conklin with Titty Titty Bang Bang. Yeah, that's all right. They're just calling in to say a quick hello. Okay, I will continue. Number 20. Did he go on to 20? No. I have an old Morgan. Thanks, Mr. Fulton. Number 20. What was the heroine's name in Gone with the Wind? Last one was about a car. Yep. What was the heroine's name in Gone with the Wind? Yeah, he's not used to any confetti. And R. Conklin. Scarlett O'Hara. Hey Laura, welcome. You've changed your name. Awesome. Number 21.
My uncle and auntie just turned up.
Right. Number 21. What movie was the first of the spaghetti westerns?
I'll put this one in here. It's not really golden era. It's not in the old 40s and 50s movies. Diesel playing with Uncle Ross.
Oh, was he playing with it? Okay.
Yeah. I think Uncle Ross was going to throw the toy for him.
Okay.
So it was the first of, close DK. That was really close. It was Clint Eastwood, but it was before The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
So what movie was the first of the spaghetti westerns?
They called them spaghetti westerns too because they were shot in Italy. It was a lot cheaper for them to film over there, and then they'd just dub it afterwards.
Mm. Okay, they're going.
We can say goodbye and come back in a minute. Art Conklin, Deep in the Woods, and Annie, you have to put on a little. You have to put on a little show and entertain the audience for us for a couple of minutes, if that's all right. I've got to say goodbye to my auntie and uncle.
Well, I'll give them a hint. You haven't.
Oh, haven't they got?
No, they haven't got it yet.
Okay. He had a fistful of what? I think they also did two of this. There might have also been a fistful of dynamite, but it wasn't that one. So the clue is a fistful of what? That's it, Annie. Well done. A fistful of dollars. And Gemini came in second.
Awesome.
So Annie Confetti and Gemini Girl with a fistful of dollars. Well done.
Okay, we'll go and say a quick hooray, and then we'll be right back, okay?
We should send Gus in to talk to him.
You can look at the beautiful back wall while we're gone.
Yeah, look at the back wall. I might send Gus in.
No.
Gus just woke up.
Yeah, maybe Tara, so it's not. I thought you said you should drop off. No.
Yeah, we've had him in the last 2 years.
going?
What's up? We right.
Yeah. What have you been doing?
Watch out. Yeah. This way, all up in here is that stuff.
What grade is he going?
Harlequin one.
How many do you see that color on the right now?
What is that? Like a single color that you cut down off in your coffee, man.
Maybe
You get that?
Right, not eating chocolate.
Yeah.
4 kilos in a week.
Where, Claudia?
No, he doesn't eat it. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're looking at doing the reverse. Old movies.
We'll just go, we'll just go.
Hey, what about? No, I have a map of the area, man.
I said to him, I'm going to get you this today, and I said, well, this is for you.
G'day, g'day, g'day. Good morning. How you doing? How's the morning been treating you?
All right, it's all right, we can go home. See you guys.
See ya.
See you.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, mate.
Safe travels.
I'll look better, hopefully. The what, Ray?
See ya.
Hooray, so
Bye.
Hooray. Sing for you. Oh no, they're expecting a lot from me already.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
92 bottles of beer on the wall. 91 bottles of beer on the wall. So the theme has been favorite movie, not favorite movies, golden age of movies.
Yeah,
so
golden era.
I was going to ask what sort of movies you've watched growing up, what sort of movies you enjoy.
You know the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, I grew up with The Wizard of Oz, bit of Judy Garland, Singing in the Rain, Casablanca, King Kong, Roll Without a Cause. I enjoy the old posters a lot.
I think I cleaned up as I recall. I think I cleaned up, didn't I?
A song from Rent. Unfortunately, I have heard of it, but don't know it. Haven't seen it. It was pretty pretentious, is what I heard. All right.
You want to do us a coffee, please, guys?
Yeah.
Say hooray.
Pop off for coffee, Judy. Hooray.
Let's say goodbye to Gus's torso.
Yes. Okay, we are back.
Look how loose these pants are.
I just,
Look at these pants now.
yep, very loose. Rightio.
Oh, big close-up of Grant's forehead.
Sorry about that, guys. Grant's auntie and uncle called in. He said pretentious. Pretentious.
He said pretentious. Oh, Gus loves his vocabulary. I think that's the first time, well, the first time in about a year at least.
Oh, that keeps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that really threw me now. Where were we? I know you are, but what am I?
He dissed my movie and laughed.
What movie was
What
it?
movie did you diss of Deep in
Rent.
the Woods? Oh, Rent.
Yeah. I'm looking for your cups.
I took mine out and Mum's is here.
Okay.
Deeply offended. Oh, that was a little bit tricky because my uncle and auntie are of older generation, and they never use any sort of social media. They just don't comprehend YouTube at all, and they're like, "You're doing what?" And yeah, that was interesting visit. I felt really bad because I don't get to see them too often, and he said, "Oh, I know where you live now. I'll have to call around there and see him."
Okay. Okay, I'll have a quick drink.
Yeah.
That was a fleeting visit.
It was very quick because Mum realised we were still live streaming.
Okay, rightio. Yes, it was nice that they called in. She had a hair appointment also, so they were just going to call in on their way to that.
Yeah. That's the first time Uncle Ross. I should have got Uncle Ross to come in and say hello. Oh, that would have been.
Yeah, I know, but you just.
In case what he says.
Yeah, things can slip.
He's pretty rough and old school.
Yeah.
He's awesome bloke, really a good character. I love him, but he's so Aussie.
Conklin says, we can come back tomorrow. We've actually thought whether we do stream. I know you guys, there's so many people that stream and people that get pushed for time. No.
That's how
Okay.
Aussie is. He
There you
walks in
go.
the door with the 4X.
Okay, this is how Aussie our Grant's uncle is.
Walked in with a can of beer.
Lunchtime, can of beer. There you go.
He loved Diesel. That's the first time he's seen Diesel. We've been to his place a few times, but it's the first time he's been to our new house.
Yeah, as I started to say, I know lots of people stream, and it's hard to. I don't want to take away if anybody else is streaming, you know.
Yeah.
So we'd like to do an extra stream, but finding a time slot that suits.
Don't lie, you just don't like getting out of your nightie and getting dressed up for a live stream.
No, sometimes. Shush. Sometimes. And Wacky Wednesday, but see, it will be our Thursday for us, JJ. A Wacky Wednesday.
We can do Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday?
Yeah, Wacky Wednesday.
No way.
Oh, but with Wacky Wednesday, we won't go to the trouble of dressing up the back wall. And we can just wear crazy hat. A crazy hat.
Yeah, Crazy Hat Day.
A pajama party. Throw a robe on and do a chat.
All right, sorry for our interruption to the normal programming. Now, back to the movie. What question are we up to?
Number 22.
Number 22. You want me to ask?
But before we do, so if you would like us to do a Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
Where we might do, you know how we did a while back, we did.
And we'll just leave the same wall up.
Yeah. We did, what was it, like Have You Ever or.
Have you ever?
Or anything.
Would you rather?
Yeah, or something like that, or fun factoids.
Mm.
We might do that for a Wacky Wednesday.
Or we could leave the stuff on the wall and play I Spy.
So we'll do a Wacky Wednesday. So that will be tomorrow, and it will be at 8 p.m.
Keep it at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
That's good. Gives me time to sleep in.
Yeah.
No turtles. Oh.
So we'll do that, and we'll do a Wacky Wednesday. We'll start doing 2 streams a week. Then.
2 streams a week.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
All right.
If people are keen.
If you can. If you want us to do an extra stream, put a number 1.
And if you don't want us to do an extra stream.
Put a 0.
Yeah, because they're not beside each other, so they can't get mixed up and accidentally hit the wrong key.
A 1. Okay, so a 1 it is. 1 takes.
All right. We'll work on Wacky Wednesdays.
Okie dokie. So we'll get stuck back into our trivia, and then we'll do a Wacky Wednesday tomorrow.
Cool. Anyone puts a 2 gets banned.
Awesome. Okie dokie. So we'll go back to our trivia. We got coffee.
And then we can just do anything on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
We'll
even
make it
just chat.
Yeah,
We can just chat if you like. We don't have to have a actual theme or anything.
sounds good.
You sure you all want to do it back to back though? If I don't have to put too much
Yeah. And we just keep staying in the same clothes. We won't have to have a shower or nothing.
I won't put too much preparation time into it then.
Same wall. That way we get 2 days use out of the wall.
Yeah. Oh, I really like the back wall. What time tomorrow? 8 p.m. Funky Friday.
Funky Friday. Thirsty Thursday. Everyone has to have a drink with us.
Okay, number 22. Yes, singing.
Singing, yeah.
We
Sounds
want to
good.
do a panel also. We want to have people
We've
up on a panel.
never tried doing a panel, so that'd be awesome to be able to try a panel.
So we might look at that. We'll do Wacky Wednesday, and then we can have people come up on panel also to join us.
Especially if anyone wants to sing.
Taco Tuesday. You're making me hungry. A panel would be fun. Okay, let's get back into it, and we'll discuss after.
Yeah, we'll talk more after we get this trivia out the way, because some people just probably want to hear the trivia.
Yeah, some people just
and
come
then they
for
can
trivia.
go and do something else. So we'll get the trivia out the way, and then we'll talk about more.
Okay, number 22.
Quick, ask a question.
I didn't know what you were doing. Gene Kelly and Donald O'Connor and Debbie Reynolds starred in which movie?
Who were they?
Gene Kelly,
Gene Kelly,
Donald O'Connor,
Donald O'Connor,
and Debbie Reynolds
and Debbie Reynolds
starred in which movie? Dun, 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 dun. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
What a wonderful feeling, I'm happy again. Skies are blue, no more pain.
Okay, so it was on our screen, Deep in the Woods and Draft Horse Diva with Singing in the Rain. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, number 23. In what movie did James Dean play Jim Stark?
Hey, kids, rock and roll, rock on through my soul. Hey, kids,
In
rock
which
and
movie
roll.
did James Dean play Jim Stark? Now,
Rock
this might be a little bit
on.
difficult.
Up there moving on the movie screen, Jimmy Dean, James Dean. I think it's his most famous movie, so people are going to guess it, even if they don't know it.
Yes, it was Rebel Without a Cause, Red Feather, and Deep in the Woods.
And Mr. James Dean, he did all those movies. He was so popular, and he died at age 24.
And a car accident. It was an actual head-on collision.
So if he died at 24, most of those movies he done, he must have been like 20 and younger.
Anywhere between 20 and 24. Yeah. Such a young age.
Giant. That had Rock Hudson in it too, didn't it? James Dean, Rock Hudson, Giant.
Okay, number 24. Which famous actor starred in A Streetcar Named Desire? Which famous actor starred in A Streetcar Named Desire?
RC had a robot named Desire.
Hey, sis.
Hey, Sandra. Is that right, RC? Didn't you have a robot wife named Desire?
Okay, so we have Marlon Brando
It was
with
Mr. Marlon Brando.
Red Feather and Deep in the Woods.
How you going, Sandra?
How you going, sis? Her name is Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
Number 25. Oh, you can do this one.
Oh, I love this. Now I know where you gave it to me.
Brando went to my high school before I was there, says
Really?
DK. Yes.
Wow. He was a bit of a weird one too, wasn't he, Brando? Especially as he got older.
She's doing good. Bit tired, not long finished work.
Yeah. I've been really tired lately too. I think it's less sugar in me system. Less sugar and processed foods and all those additives and stuff pumping me up. I think that might be a little bit of it, but I've been a lot more tired the last couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You should see, Sandra, but I've lost about, well, I haven't weighed myself in a little bit, but last time I'd lost 5 kilos and I feel like I've lost more, so it should be at least 6 kilos. But more than that, I'm starting to slowly change shape. It's a slow process, but when I think about it, it's only not even a month.
No, it hasn't been a month
It just feels so long because you're craving sweet stuff all the time.
Okay, our Conklin said, don't speak badly about my future wife.
All right. Sorry, guys. Number 25. I get distracted easily. In which movie was the Oscar-winning song "Do Not Forsake Me, Oh My Darling"?
Do not forsake me, oh my darling.
On this our wedding day. Come on, next line.
Do not.
Do not forsake me, oh my darling. You made that promise as a bride. Do not forsake me, oh my darling. Oh, to be torn twixt love and beauty, supposing I lose my long-haired beauty. Look at that big hand move, nearing high noon.
Well done.
High Noon.
Deep in the Woods and Gemini Girl with High Noon.
Very old classic, black and white western. A bit of magnesium, eh?
Mm-hmm. Number 26.
26. I love that song, High Noon.
Thank you, Google. Number 26.
Number 26. Which actor starred and sang in over 30 movies?
Hey, Light Ghost Paranormal, welcome.
Hey, Lieutenant. Very good to see you in again, my old friend.
Minus 26. Our Conklin's doing minuses.
So, which actor starred and sang in over 30 movies? Hey, I bet Sandra's going to give a point to someone else.
I see one correct answer, yes.
So, yeah, this one jumps ahead a little bit. It's not as old as the other questions I've been asking. So it's not back in the 30s or 40s. This one's more closer to the 60s and 70s.
And you said that he couldn't really act either.
Well, he wasn't considered a good actor. a lot of people would say that he wasn't a great actor.
Okay, so it was Elvis Presley, and it was Sandra and Tony's time with Elvis.
Awesome. So for someone who wasn't really considered a good actor, he did, I think, 36 movies.
Yeah, 36 actually, yes.
But he had such presence. He was such a good singer and entertainer and heartthrob that I don't think it really mattered how good he acted. Yeah, Elvis. Every weekend there was Elvis movies on when I was a kid.
Yeah, on a Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday, you'd always see at least one Elvis movie on the TV.
Mm-hmm. Number 27. Which is the first movie in the James Bond film franchise? Elvis Presley did 36 movies.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Oh,
Girls.
Sandra's given JJ her point.
All right.
Awesome. Well done, JJ.
Elvis, keep your pelvis far from me.
Okay, so which is the
Finger.
first movie in the James Bond film franchise?
I see correct answers.
Yeah, I do. I see correct answers. It was Dr. No with Draft Horse Diva and Deep in the Woods.
I didn't know this one.
Draft Horse Diva and Deep in the Woods.
Gold
In
finger.
1962.
1962, the first Bond film was Dr. No.
Mm-hmm. Number 28. Houdini was played by who in the 1953 movie about the famous magician?
Ah.
Houdini was played by who?
So which actor played Houdini in the movie about Houdini?
Mm-hmm. Houdini was played by whom in 1953?
Now, this isn't a big, well-known one like some of the others. He's not like Bogart or
No.
Cary Grant or Clark Gable.
Mm-mm.
I can give some clues though. His daughter, her name,
Oh, yes.
his daughter's name is Jamie Lee. Well, Dean Martin's getting a bit closer, Conklin.
Well done. I see the correct answer
So
so
his
far.
daughter's name was Jamie Lee, and much later he did a TV series, The Odd Couple.
And any confetti. Okay.
Oscar and Felix in The Odd Couple.
Yes.
He was Felix, wasn't he? Yeah, he was an Oscar.
Okay, so it was Gemini Girl with Tony Curtis and Any Confetti with Tony Curtis. Well done. Jamie Lee, Eric says, Jamie Lee Curtis's dad, I win. Well done.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Number 29. Who sang The Good Ship Lollipop?
On the good ship, lollipop,
It's a sweet trip
to the candy shop.
where bum bums play. Who sang The Good Ship Lollipop?
On the good ship, lollipop.
Any Confetti and Deep in the Woods. Well done. Number 30. Cindy Brady. Number 30. Who was the first female monster to appear in a movie?
Hey, this is the last question.
It is. It is the last
Number
question.
30, the last question for trivia today.
Who was the first female monster to appear in a movie?
So we're after the character name. What was the monster? I don't know who the actress was. So who or what was the first female monster to appear in a movie? Proper full-length feature movie.
Well done. It was Bride of Frankenstein, and it was Deep in the Woods and Shannon.
Hey, well done, Shannon and Deep.
Okay, I'll do a quick tally.
Woohoo! Quick tally. And what else did I want to bring up about the golden era? We talked about Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin lived to be 88. So he was born in the late 1890s. 1891, I think he might have been born, actually. and then lived to 1977. I had no idea he was that old
No,
when he passed.
I didn't know that his career path spanned 75 years.
Yeah.
It was quite fascinating to actually read that.
And for those of you who missed it, at the start of trivia, we were talking about Shirley Temple. We were really taken back when we looked up some of her very early stuff. When she was 3-year-old, she did a sequence of short films, and it was called Baby Burlesques. And they did a number of them.
1932 that was.
So
1932.
She was 3-year-old, but it was very peculiar. And I think in one she played a burlesque dancer. Mind you, she was 3-year-old. And another one, I'm sure they said she played a prostitute in a Congress campaign.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah, very weird. Like, what was that director thinking?
It was. I think it was part of that same director, and like
Yeah,
it
he
was
did the whole
just,
series.
It was very exactly.
Yeah, super creepy.
Yeah.
Like if you thought just the normal Shirley Temple movies when she made it to Hollywood was creepy with all the guys passing her around while she sang songs, you should see these early ones when she was only 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Really disturbing.
Yeah, I reckon she would have been. Like, it's just terrible.
Oh, no doubt, Red Feather. Probably more so because there was less scrutiny and everything was a lot more private. I really cringe and hate to think what went on behind closed doors back then in the 1930s.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So I'll do the scores. We have JJ on 1 because Sandra passed her point on to JJ. Draft Horse Diva on 2. Gemini Z Girl on 3. Tony's Time on 2. Red Feather on 3. Kimberly on 3. Lake Shadow on 2. Eric on 1. Shannon on 3. Miss Artsy Fartsy on 1.
I love that name.
Conklin on 6. Michelle on 1. Deep in the Woods on 10. And DK on 10. And Annie Confetti on 12. So
Annie Confetti
won the trivia. Just writing this down. Confetti.
Eric said Elizabeth Taylor was a beauty as well. Yeah, she was stunning. Elizabeth Taylor, when she was young, was gorgeous.
Yeah. Used to watch old musicals growing up.
Elizabeth Taylor married Rock Hudson. It was Elizabeth Taylor was in National Velvet, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bye, sis.
See you, Sandra. Thanks for popping in.
Recount. Hey, Conklin.
So Annie Confetti gets a wrench today and a win.
Yeah. Hey, Conklin, what happened? Deep in the Woods overtook Conklin.
I think Conklin got butter on his fingers from the popcorn.
Oh, okay.
And his fingers kept slipping off the keys.
Yeah.
And plus he didn't get any extra points from Sandra today. So he had no chance of winning.
Awesome. Well done.
Congratulations, Annie. Good job.
Excellent. And then we had Draft Horse Diva with
Draft Horse Diva won
our lucky number. Awesome. And I think next week's theme, we're going to do dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs is
I'm going to pull out all the old cheesy dinosaur jokes.
Oh, my goodness. Thanks. Please pass my prize on to DK. Okay. Awesome. I'll pass that down to DK.
Awesome. Congratulations, DK.
Well done, DK. Thank you, Annie Confetti.
DK's going to get a little kangaroo keychain. And a fridge magnet.
Yep.
And a Spread the Joys card.
Yes. Yep.
Putting on the Ritz.
Yeah, so next week's
Putting
going
on
to
the
be dinosaurs. Okay, I'll just write down.
That was another suggestion from the other week when we asked everybody what sort of topics they wanted. The golden era of film was a highly suggested one, so we've done that. And another one was
You're
dinosaurs.
welcome, Shannon.
So next week will be dinosaurs on request from everybody in the stream a week or two ago.
Yep, 2 weeks ago. Awesome.
Good to see you in here today with us too, Deborah Daly. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, but there is someone who hasn't won. I'm not sure. It was really fun. You're very welcome, DK. Thanks, but is there someone who hasn't won?
Well, how about if you haven't won, if you haven't ever won a prize from Australia, the Simple Joys package, let us know in chat now, and just type in, put your hand up or do some sort of comment to let us know that you've never won, and we'll see how many are in here that haven't won before.
Yeah.
And then we could either let DK pick someone out of that, or do a draw, or do something.
Will this be like dinosaurs from millions of years ago, or dinosaurs in the public eye completely out of touch with today as well? I think we'll go with the real dinosaurs.
We'll probably just do the previous. The latter could be way too many.
Okay, so I'm going to write down.
Oh, Shannon's never won.
And Mr. Fulton hasn't won.
Mr. Fulton has never won.
Mr. Fulton. Dinosaurs, a TV show. No.
Gotta love me and the baby. Oh, The Land Before Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised if there's a couple of...
We'll mix it up a little bit, so it won't be just the dinosaurs that walk the earth.
It will be like spell Tyrannosaurus Rex. Exactly how many feet long was the Brontosaurus? How many years did the Stegosaurus live before it was of mating age? Barney isn't a dinosaur, just saying. How about Dorothy the dinosaur? It could be anything. If it's related to dinosaurs, something tells me there might be a Flintstone question or two. Yeah, we won't just keep it all scientific and serious. There'll be some pop culture in there. We try and mix up the questions. So even though it's about dinosaurs, it could span all different genres.
Okie dokie. So DK has passed the prize on to Shannon. Okay, so I'll write that down.
Thank you very much, DK and Annie. Very generous, and it's beautiful to see the spirit in here of people passing prizes down if they've already won. So
yeah,
we really appreciate that spirit, and thank you very much.
And I've taken Mr. Fulton's name down, so he hasn't won a prize yet.
So if the prizes get passed on again, Mr. Fulton, you'll be next in line for whoever passes a prize on.
Yeah, awesome. That's what it's all about. Spreading the joy, having the joy. Fun. Okay, so that
is a really great crowd, and I want to thank everyone for coming and joining us and keeping us company and having fun with us.
Yeah.
Especially the people that come back every week. We really appreciate you being regular and coming to see us. It's really a highlight of our week.
Yeah. Yeah, and we both love putting it together. I love dressing the back wall. I love going through the different questions and the trivias, and great and I spend time together, putting them together, going over it and just checking whether they're any good. So we try and tweak it for our own.
And the whole reason we start trivia is because I love trivia.
Yeah.
So when Collette does the questions for this trivia, she gets to ask me, and I get to enjoy the trivia questions first too. So
Yeah. So I go through and I do a rough copy first, and then I run them past him, and he'll go, no, change. So I go write change beside that, and then we'll go through it together and then work out what works best. So there's a lot of organisation goes on behind the scenes, but we have fun doing it, don't we?
we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's not for any other reason that we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Same with the prizes. We actually love to see people around the world getting a little bit of Australia.
Yeah, a little bit of us going
because
all the way around the world.
we understand that we're, you know, in Australia, and Australia is a little bit of a novelty in a way for some people because it's so far away, and to receive a little part of Australia, I love doing that for people.
Yeah.
It's not huge prizes. They're not worth a fortune or anything, but we really love, especially when we get to see it when people do videos.
Yeah.
I love to see the reactions of people when they try Vegemite and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so moving on.
Moving right along.
We are going to do an extra live stream. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. And it will be Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
There could be a bit of singing. There's always some sort of singing.
Fun facts.
You don't get me without some sort of singing. It might just be a line or two here and there, but it's always something. But if anyone wants to look into doing a panel with us, that's going to be something I want to do.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to, because I think with the panel, I just need their email and I send them the link.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We haven't done it before, but we'll work it out.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for doing old movies. I had a feeling Annie and I would do well. I was miserable at recent pop culture and music.
That's good. I'm glad we got something that you sort of got to. I don't know what the right words are. Something right up your alley.
Excel.
Yeah.
Excel.
I was looking for a better way of saying something right up your alley, but I don't have to find a nicer way.
Yes, if you're in the US and you're having extremely cold weather, please take it carefully on the roads and try and rug up and stay warm. How's your flu season over there? Because normal if you've got that much cold weather, you'd get flu season. Yeah, DK's over in America.
I slicked my hair over today.
Are the unicorn horns behind? Yeah, or is that unicorn horns?
I think they're pine trees.
Yeah, they were left over from Christmas.
So they're part of the Christmas decorations. They're supposed to be like pine trees, Christmas trees, but they're really nice silver. So we wanted to put them in with all the silver stuff.
There you go.
Oh, they light up.
Yeah.
I forgot that they lit up.
Mm-hmm. Right, my unicorn horn.
My sister came over the other night and she put one straight to her head to be a unicorn.
Minus 50 in some places, wind chill.
Oh, look at that.
Like the Tony Awards. Yeah, we'll make you sure that you rug up and stay safe in the weather over there. Bye, Mr. Fulton. You take care. So tomorrow's trivia.
See you next week if you can make it, Mr. Fulton. Thank you.
Or tomorrow, because we're doing
Oh,
an
yeah,
extra.
I forgot already.
I forgot already. We'll do an extra trivia, not trivia, we'll do an extra live stream tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Yeah, okay.
8 p.m.?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know for sure whether it's going to be a permanent thing yet. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Collette, is Grant house trained? Yeah.
Slowly getting there. She's been working on it for how long?
30 years.
So she's just about succeeded.
Mm.
I mean, I'm still a bit of a wild animal.
Yeah. It's only 9 p.m. here, and it says it's like minus 27 outside. What is it here?
You know how it goes, Shannon. You can put a dog collar on a wolf and house train it, but it's always going to be a little bit wild.
Do you want to have a look how hot it is here?
Have a look at my little thermometer. It is 89 degrees Fahrenheit and 50% humidity.
There you go. That's our temperature.
And that's inside, of course. And 2 fans going. So with 2 fans going on us, that's the temperature. Excuse me.
Yes, that'd be worrisome. She worries about Turbo leaving for work at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collette used to worry a lot about me when I was working
Doing night shifts.
because it was an hour away, and out here there's a lot of wild animals on the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine the issues with spell check when we do dinosaurs next week?
It'll be good to see what comes in for my mind's a bit fuzzy at the moment. What do you call it when it corrects?
Autocorrect.
Okay. See what autocorrect brings up for dinosaurs.
Spelling counts next week. Doesn't it seem like 100% humidity to you would be underwater?
I know. I don't know. Sometimes we get, it's like 80-90% humidity. I'm thinking, how can it be that without it raining?
My dog goes to pee and it freezes. It's so cold.
Just snap it off.
Yes, spelling has to
Walk out and your dog's stuck to the fire hydrant.
Okay, beautiful people. We will see you tomorrow with an extra live stream.
Okay.
And I'll do some little fun facts and that sort of thing. So I'll do it.
And if you see us on, even if you don't want to stay the whole time, just pop in and say hello. Let us know that you've seen us and it's worth coming on a Wednesday or not.
Yeah, yeah. And we'll do chit chat, and we could even have somebody up on panel if they want to join us up on panel.
Yeah, again, we don't know how to do that, but we'll see how it goes.
It wouldn't be hard to work out. But yeah. Okie dokie, beautiful people.
Okay, thank you. I hope you liked this week's theme. We had fun with.
It felt like we had lots.
It was good to get dressed up in me tuxedo.
Felt like we had lots of interruptions.
Yeah, sorry guys if it was a bit broken up this week.
Yeah, but we will see you tomorrow for just a live stream, and then we'll see you next week if you want to join us for trivia. Next week we'll be doing dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Hey, Biker Aussie, we're just about to
Biker
leave.
Aussie. We were just wrapping it up, Biker Aussie. Thanks for popping in, though.
Yeah.
We're going to do another live stream tomorrow, Biker Aussie, if you're interested in catching us.
Yeah.
And otherwise, trivia next week.
Yes, trivia will be dinosaurs next week. So
if you're in Australia, which I gather you are with Biker Aussie, every Wednesday just before lunch we do trivia, mate.
Yeah, yeah. You all be safe. Take care. Bye.
Love yous. Thanks for supporting us, guys. We really love the company every week, so thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.